This is Hardest Reality, November 20th, 2025. The channel commenting on cultural and geopolitical events affecting the human condition, specifically the human condition of the average American. I often talk of how foreign policy and economic policy of the United States is the engine, the driver of what determines our existence of living in this project called the American century. We see, since the beginning of this 21st century, we have embarked on nothing but wars. Wars for the benefit of another country or for private interests which go hand in hand. Our economic policy for the last 26 years, or better, has been to redistribute the wealth of the middle class upwards to the 1%. And since the 1980s, this has began at an accelerated rate. And we see the proof of that by having massive poverty in the United States, continuous unemployment, lying about the figures of unemployment, and economic policy being geared, again, towards the benefit of the rich and powerful. And foreign policy facilitates that project. The wars of aggression that we undertake are wars of profit, wars of appropriating vast resources from other countries, wars to keep the dollar in circulation in those countries by having military personnel stationed in those countries and circulating U.S. dollars in that economy, thereby maintaining the primary reserve consideration of the American dollar, as it is the currency of first order. The BRICS are no alternative at this point towards dollar hegemony. And hegemony, as you see, is happening again with economics and foreign policy. We are on the coast of Venezuela, threatening an invasion. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves known, in addition to rare earths that we need. So it's an appropriation of wealth that we're looking for, geared with economic policy. These are the hardest realities that I want the average American citizen to understand. The reason I say these things is to let you know what you're living under. And it's only going to get worse if people don't understand that we are at a crossroads. The COVID 2020 scam, that was another piece of this global project to see if average citizens would comply. And that's all that was about, to see if average American citizens could be scared enough into doing things that were against their own best interests. So again, we are at a crossroads of humanity, and humanity has to become awake and act in solidarity against what's happening to them. This project is being done by only a handful of super wealthy people. But we, the global citizenry, can overcome this with just understanding the reality of what they're living under, that hardest reality. But once you can overcome that reality and process the facts, perhaps another alternative can emerge. We don't have to live like this. Average Americans do not have to live in this condition. So be loyal, stay vigilant, and be faithful. Hardest reality, November 20th, 2025.